Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Kazimi, the Love Doctor. Here on this channel, we'll discuss and work through matters of the heart. And while having our experiences here, we'll develop a deeper understanding of who we really are. The truth of love being revealed to us, reclaiming the pieces of ourselves that have been separated, divided, repressed, cut off, shut down. Come along as we raise our consciousness and our awareness of love and the power of it. Okay, beautiful loving hearts. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited to get into this reading today. God has an interesting way of doing things. I'm going to just say that. Because, wow, okay. I'm always excited to do these. But today is a little bit different. And that's because, for the last few weeks I've been, working with and through some, denser energies and then like lighter energies. And it's like, right now how things are like presenting themselves in the 3D is like, the base chakra. I have like, this is a time of release, but this is like, really putting it all out there, and I can definitely feel that is what's necessary right now. Having to take the lead and like be, to be brave enough, courageous enough to stand up and in your truth. Wow, I knew that was gonna come out. I knew it, because I was gonna say this, but it didn't come out yet. Anyway, see how things just happen. All right, so could have been, or currently are, in a place of feeling like isolated or sadness. I think this was before, feeling, man. All right, I feel like, I'm gonna see something here, cause, yep, that's what I figured. All right, somebody wants out. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, that's off the rip, off the top. Somebody wants out. It's not you, because it's in reverse, but whatever this is too much for someone to handle or bear or whatever. Whatever it is they can't handle. Might be you, your energy. Because remember, we're mirrors. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's just go. Okay, so someone wants out because they feel as though they're not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear/ego issues, jealousy. So there's that. And then Okay, so somebody wants out, right? crazy. All right. Yeah, so I spoke about the sadness and isolation. So I feel like this is what's happening. I know when I mentioned like the twin flame dynamic, that like whatever is going on in our world, that it's like it's mirroring back or whatever. So it's like whatever you're seeing and whatever you're experiencing, it probably doesn't match exactly. Like I feel like, really trying to understand why this is like showing up in your 3D reality, because this is not your stuff, but it is your stuff because it's your twin stuff, and you have stuff that has to come out too, that has to like be released, because it's like if you're mirroring each other, the closer you are to where you need to be, the closer they'll become to where they need to be. There's like there's no time for haste. Haste. Like there's no time to it's a time to move fast. These things are happening fast. This energy is happening fast. Things are accelerating in a certain way, and things are feeling like uncomfortable right now. And I know dealing with this this full moon energy that came in, that that was in Libra, is like, man. The cool thing is, with all this stuff going on, all the energy and stuff going on, like I felt like today. Today was cool because it was like I just, there were certain things that I wanted to do today that didn't happen today. But it was like I understood and I got it. I understand. It's like to have the awareness to be able to sit back and observe things as they're unfolding, and you know why they're unfolding and where they're unfolding, to. I sit back, I just I just let it happen. I just let it happen. You have to let it happen, you have to let things just happen, and sometimes it could be, a challenge to, accept certain things. Learning to say no, protecting your energy, knowing when to like bow out. This is interesting here because there's a certain level of awareness, but the awareness that you possess at this point is like it's more than boundaries. It's like tension and release, like knowing when to do this and why you said that and why it looked like this and why it felt like that, and just be ready for what's next, because it's kind of like you put all the pieces in position so that things can start to happen. Because for us, we know how to manifest and also how to get the ball rolling and moving so that, to vibrate up and out of whatever density that could be approaching or whatever energetically. This person is your true love, right? And this is why this is happening this way, because it has to. Because they have to have a level of awareness and, spiritual like they have to be at a certain level spiritually. And it's like, we're there with the spiritual aspects, but like knowing how to move through things quickly in the 3D and like, no time to like sit in things. It's like move to the next. It's like clear it out. Let's get this moving, because I'm also seeing like
like drama. I feel like there could be like drama going on, and it's like you're not used to like drama. Like you don't have drama and stuff going on, but things are like very like dramatic right now. I don't really feel like it's that intense or whatever, but it's mirroring, it's bleeding over into our reality. So it's like I want it to be clear. I want you guys to know and understand that this is like your other's stuff, and you know, they need some help right now. They need some help, and I feel like the clearer that you are, you know, the more in tune, synchronized that you are, you know, because they're seeking out answers, but they're seeking it out through you vibrationally, and it's like how you react, how you respond is how they'll know how to react and respond. So I don't want to say it's kind of like cheating. It's kind of like they're peeping over your shoulder, looking at the answers that you have on your test, and then it's like, oh, and then they go down and put down their answers or whatever. It's like your cheat sheet, energetically, spiritually, vibrationally. That's the best way I could kind of put it. So for us right now, it's like a need to have to like figure out ourselves, because we feel like we already know who we are. But this is like solidifying like things. Like things are like set. It's being set at this point. All right, so that's this, yeah, the true love. I did say that. This is a time too of like healing family issues. So like your love life benefits as you forgive like the past, your family, siblings, you know, whoever, cousins, aunts and uncles, parents. You know, it's like family. Cause, and for me, it's just more like if you need to write them a letter, like if you're not in contact with certain people, if they're like deceased, no longer with us here, to like, you know, to make amends. This is the time to make amends. Uh-oh. Okay. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Yeah, I think that it's important right now to like to still be you through this like difficult energy, this uncomfortable period. But it's like not. It's uncomfortable, but it's not like, it doesn't feel serious to me. Like this feels very like simple. You know how to get through this. You'll get through this. This is not heavy energy. It might feel heavy in the moment, but the resolution is light. Yeah. I feel like some things you're gonna have to let go of and move on from. Everything can't go where you're going. I'm seeing that. Yeah. What is the truth? What is the truth? That's important. You know, what is the truth? The truth is that they wish that they could be more like you. Yeah, and through that, they'll be able to figure themselves out by, like, understanding you, because you are their mirror. So it's like, yeah, they don't know where to start, like, in the physical 3D for themselves. So they're picking up on it energetically. So don't be too hard on yourself or them for, you know, kind of infiltrating, taking over, you know, how things look in your reality. Because at one point it was like you know, you can feel them and sense them, and you probably still can or move in and out of that, but you know, even like telepathic communication, but this is different. Yeah, they feel like they can't do this right now. Will this pain ever stop? Wow. Yeah, they know that they gotta deal with this. They have to release like what needs to come out, and I feel like that's why for us, like this is ancient. And I've been saying this for the last few, you know, readings. I feel like in order to heal from this, we have to embrace what has happened already. Not just here in the 3D this time, but you know that you know this person from before now, and it's like the things that need to come up and out have to happen, but not physically together. It has to clear itself out. And so right now, this is like a time of release and clearing out as much, like our vessel has to be like clear. Clear. We have to heal. We can't damage each other emotionally. You know, like people can, this just can't happen that way. I was gonna try to use an example, and I don't want to use the example that I was gonna use. This is interesting because, all right, we got, you need to reach out to somebody. I said family, but somebody maybe that you look at as family, you need to reach out to them. Yeah, and whoever this person is awaiting results, they're waiting for you to reach out to them. Or they're maybe wondering why you haven't reached out to them. Crown chakra. Yeah. You know, they know. You both know. You know what's happening right now, even if you weren't for certain. So if you're hearing this, you know that you know that things, you know that all right, in order to come to a place of like stability and security, there has to be a level of like growth. And then also right now is like your endurance is being tested, like your stamina right now. It's like you're being, you know, spiritually refined, and how that's happening, how it's showing up or whatever. It's like, you know, you can do this, and that's what needs to be known, because it's like this is gonna keep going. Meaning, like, when you're with when you're with them, things are gonna continue to, like, you know, there are gonna be new challenges and new things happening or whatever, and it's like you need to be spiritually prepared. You need to have, both parties need to have they need to be activated and ready to go, and things will accelerate and move very like fast. So you've had time to like slow down and collect yourself, but like when this happens, things are going to be moving very fast, because it's like you're going to be in 5D and higher, and so you're going to have to be like on point, like and you will, but this is like why this is happening the way that it is right now for both involved. Yeah, dreams coming true. You know, this is man, there's so much tied to this, and it's, to me, for me, it's like right now I don't want to say like convoluted, but like that's what's coming up, because it's like this energy is reminiscent of energy that is around you. So like fractals, it's like there's fragments of this energy around you, and you have to understand what is what, how to decipher it and take it apart and fix it so that the true the true nature can come forward, like the true sense of this, so that it can actually come forward. And in order to do that, these challenges and these obstacles have to like manifest in some sort of way so that we would know what to do. Yeah. Spiritually, we're there. That's why this is happening this way, because this is for like our joy and our stability. Like we want joy and stability with them. We don't want to be going through like 3D nonsense or whatever with them. Like that's not what this is for or about. And that's why it's always like the coming together and the separating. A lot of this is attached to childhood trauma in reverse. So like, they're working on things to get there. But like I said, we have to take the lead in this energetically, spiritually, vibrationally. So we're moving into a new phase, This is something that will be like rekindled, renewed through this transformation, through this growth. They will change their minds. We will change our minds. We will change how we behave, how we operate, and how we think. Things about us will change. We will have grown and evolved and be where we need to be for this union to take place. We'll have clarity. We'll know the truth, because earlier I was saying like, what is the truth? But it's like you'll know the truth. You'll understand. Yeah. And with those revelations comes protection and power. It's like, this has to happen this way. There's no other way for this to happen. And it makes sense, even though it doesn't feel good. All right, so we got big changes, opportunities, seize the moment, jump in, arrival, departure, assertive, direct, honest, quick wit, warns against impulsive or rash behavior, a strong, assertive, and decisive person. One who gets what he or she wants. So with this King of Swords, okay, so that is how things will have to happen. Being assertive, being direct, being honest, knowing how to move, because things are going to be happening so much quicker, like so much faster, moving forward. Like these old timelines are collapsing, and there's nowhere else to go but up. There's nowhere else to go, which is forward. But these things this has already happened already, and it's like all right, let's understand what we need to work with and why, because I want to move into that, because I could say these things, but it's like we need to know what to look out for, and how this will play out. So we have the okay, so we have the magician upright. This is, we have to know that we're capable, that we have the capability, and that we have the resources at our disposal, that whatever it is that we need, that we have, and that we can use it at our disposal at will. We have to know that. The mind in the universe are only reflections of one another. Remember that you are powerful, so that the outer world may recognize your strength. Yeah, that has to, things have to match up. So this is a time of like action and creative manifestation, of power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, creativity. And it's like creativity is just being creative in how you solve situations or solve problems, to be a problem solver, to how you move. Is because at one point it was like having poise and grace, but now it's like implementing these things, these skills that you've acquired through the spiritual work that you've been doing for quite some time, and like knowing how and when, what to use and why. There's no more, you've reached a level of like, this is to reach a level of mastery. So it's like, that's why these things are happening the way that they are right now, for mastery. Yeah. So a new cycle is about to begin. Ace of Pentacles. A new cycle is about to begin anew. And since the Pentacles suit deals in all things material, the material world, material things, just all things material, this reset could present itself in the form of a new career, better health, or something in that vein. So it's saying like career or health, but it's like in this particular case, it's for the it's for your mind, body, and spirit, like all coming together as one and operating at its at an optimal level, and being able to utilize the things that to just the skill, the creativity, the mastery. It's like this is a time to show what you're made of and what you learned and how to use it and why. It's like whatever is coming will bring great abundance. Be sure that you are prepared. Be ready be sure that you are prepared to harvest the gift of the Pentacles once it arrives. Yeah, because once it gets here, because this is what's coming with it, is like abundance and manifestation and opportunity and new financial opportunity, a new venture and prosperity. So it's like, with the material things that are coming forward, just know that like they're coming forward because of what you possess on a spiritual level. Okay, we got Ace of Wands. Okay, so yeah, this is like there's new projects coming. So like new projects, inspiration, a urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential, beginnings, new opportunities, growth. Stop questioning yourself and jump right into that creative project you've been dreaming about. The Ace of Wands is like an action card to like act now. Even if you feel that you're not ready, you need to take action right now to grow. And with those opportunities, new doors will be opened, and it won't take long. It's gonna happen quickly, and you don't want to let them slip by, because these things are like necessary for this is such a pivotal period. Like this point in time right now, I'm just feeling into the energy because it's like it's intense, but it's also this gentleness. It's like there's this sense of control. You know, it's like we've been at this. We know how to do this, and so we're like doing it, and it's like uncomfortable because it's like new aspects are coming along with it, but you know, it's not. This is now like muscle memory. It's like it's a part of who we are, so we don't have to think to do it. We just do it, and it's like, you know, there were some things that had happened over the last few weeks, and I kind of looked at what I had did. What I was manifesting, and then I'm like, oh, okay, that's why. Because when I do things, I just like set the intention and then I forget about it. Like, yeah, so it's like, well, not just that's what I do, but that's, you know, that's the formula. So it's like, so anyway, so when I kind of saw what was going on, I'm like, oh, that's why this happened, because you asked for this already. And it was like, you know, intuitively knew that where I'm at, what's happening and why, and how I would need to move through it this particular time with this energy and everything that's happening. I just don't want to be blocked. I don't want to feel blocked, and I want to make sure that I don't have blockages. You know, with dealing with the Kundalini energy, and you know, for me, you know, I've had certain blockages within my physical body throughout this process, and it's like, you know, this energy is very intense. And so with that being said, it's like I do all that I can physically, you know, in in the 3D to make sure that I can be as comfortable as I can be while working with this intense energy. So So we had the Fool in reverse, holding back, indecision, hesitation, recklessness, bad choices, risk taking. If that energy is like present, you know, this is not us, but this is around you. Yeah, I would. See, I'm seeing air. I'm seeing air, and I'm also seeing Uranus. Rebellion. What? I can't even say the word. Rebelliousness. Goodness. Yeah. This is about evolution. No, not evolution. I'm sorry. This is about... Okay, let me... Let me just work with this energy for a second, because it's like I'm feeling this and I'm feeling a lot, and it's like I don't want to feel like I'm just trying to get through this reading so that I can like you know, I usually talk a little bit about, you know, where I'm at, and I didn't do that this time because I just wanted to get right into the reading. But what I'm realizing is that because I didn't do that, I didn't go as deep as I, you know, my mission right now is to go deeper, to be more transparent, but it's like not just where I'm comfortable at, but beyond where I feel comfortable, so that I can just be free. I want to be free. So I'm freeing myself up. And so what I'll say is that though today was intense and these days have been intense, you know, how I moved through the day was like, it felt effortless. It's like everything that needed to get done got done. My day started very early because I've been like waking up at like this morning. I woke up at 4 in the morning. Oh, but I had some incredible experiences happen on a spiritual level, and so it's like I've opened the door. I let the universe know. I let God know, hey, I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to move on. And God's like, okay, here you go. Here's the tools that you need. And I'm like, ooh, new toys. I can't wait. That was today. So it's like, I have this, I want to, so, I got through the day. I did I stayed in flow. Today was, I'm impressed with myself with how today went, because today was very like, not only am I showing myself what I'm made of, but I'm also like exploring beyond where I had physically felt comfortable. And so because of that, I'm allowing my physical body to now bring in new experiences into my reality. And it's like, I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. God has like allowed me, I'm thankful. I'm grateful. This lifetime for me has been centered around, previous lifetimes that I've lived and having to correct. I had to balance out karma, and that had felt uncomfortable for a very long time. But once I understood why those things were happening and what I needed to do and my place in it, I couldn't hide from certain things anymore. And it's like, at this point, I was only hiding from myself because I had experienced all of those things. And it was like, I really needed a time just to like regroup, because my life was like, an action movie, and I just needed to like be offset for a little while. It's like, but now it's like they're letting me know, it's like, okay, we got a new project that we want you to be a part of, and I'm like, I don't know. I've been on hiatus. And they're like, well, we'll make it worth your while. And I'm like, it's like, okay. Like, so here I am. And it's like, feeling your heart. And I always say, to be open and to stay open, to remain in that space of like remaining open. That is like, that is a feat. That is a challenge. And it's like, I understand that. I do. And I know that when people talk about more heart-centered things, that it can start to become foreign. And, we operate, in the mind. And it's like, when you live in your heart, when you speak and you live from your heart, certain things just don't apply and they don't fit. And, love is the ultimate power. If you want power, if you want to, if you want to experience things that you've never experienced, if you want to know things that you've never known, if you want to become who you truly are meant to be and become, it's all through the heart. It's all through going within, being with yourself, exploring yourself, the areas within yourself that you may not like or accept or that feel comfortable or whatever. It's like just being free to feel. Like no one can take that away from you. You know, your truth is your truth. You know, this is not a matter of like beliefs. This is like facts. These are the facts. It's like to know the facts. It's not like you think or I believe that. It's like, no, I know that. Speaking from a place of experience and conviction and knowing, you know, it's like not too many people allow themselves to go to that place because it's so uncomfortable. And once you're in it, you're in it. You can't step back out. It's like the red pill or the blue pill. It's like once you go, you go. Ain't no coming back. Once you go down the rabbit hole, there's no turning back. So it's like, you know, many moons ago, I had made the decision. You know, I had decided, I had asked God to use me. And I was told after the fact, you know, and I realized that when you say that, you know, understand what you're asking for and what that will entail. Because boy, oh boy, did I learn fast. But I also understand the power of God, and I also understand my relationship with God, and I also know that with love, because God is love, that anything is possible. Anything that your mind can imagine with the proper intention and the reason behind why it is, if it's heart-centered. Wow. Okay, now I feel like I can move on with this. I just had to get that out because I'm experiencing some intense things on a spiritual level, on a physical level, and you know, I'm just working with it and through it, and you know, things are happening. Things that are happening, like what happened from 4:00 this morning to now. What a day. You know, I used to say, I'll save that for another time. Because I have to when I'll share more about how to do certain things and how it works and why, and I can show you how it works and why. That's the ultimate, you know, not ultimate, but that's where this channel is working towards, because, you know, in the introduction, there's a lot that's shared, and, you know, it's not centered around readings. It's not centered around intuitive readings. It's like, it's going deeper within. It's healing, you know, healing us from the inside out, so that what we want to manifest in our world can and will happen. I had a lot of things try to slow me down, to try to get in my way, and, you know, try to disrupt, you know, where I'm going. And it's like, now that that's moved out of the way, how I'm moving forward, you know, how I was at first was like in a very like cautious kind of way. And it's like, I understood why that was happening the way that it was at the time. But now it's time for me to get back to a place of being fearless. You know, I've had my time to rest, to collect myself, and now it's time for me to move forward. And wow, knowing all the things that have happened, and for me to just say that so like casually is hilarious to me, because I'm almost like, what are you saying and why are you saying that? Please don't speak that into So it is what it is, you know. I'm joking, but a part of that, of course, is like how I feel, but it's okay, because this is part of this. It's already written, so it's already so. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the Soul Truths card because that's what I'm being guided to do at this time. Just stay open, work through this energy. You know what to do. Yeah, you got this. So don't just do what you know that that you need to do. Okay. All right, what else could this mean? That's what today's Soul Truth card says. There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Today's soul action. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment, or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? Wow. Okay. Beautiful, loving hearts. Please just remain open. I stress that. I say it. And I'm not just saying it just to be saying it. I'm saying to have what you want and truly desire, we have to remain open, regardless of how it feels. Because that's how we get there. That's how we get there. You know, there's a... I don't want to get all into electromagnetic and all that. Just, please. I was really about to... We're at the end. You know, we're going to go deeper. I'm going deeper. Let's go deeper. Let's go. We can do this. Let's do it. Till we meet again.
If you enjoyed your time here with us, let's make this thing official. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You can also find me on Instagram at True Healing Love Doctor, as well as TrueHealingLoveDoctor.com, where you can find all of our products and services. Until next time, stay open, loving hearts. More will be revealed later.